Without a doubt, there are certain places in our country that are unbelievably sacred, that are incredibly sacred. There's spaces, there's vortexes in this earth in which there are certain places like a monastery, where a monastery is built. From everything I know about people that are experts in the world of monasteries, it's that they're all placed on a vortex, an energy vortex in this earth, which is why they're so powerful. Many churches, either knowingly or unknowingly, are built on these energy vortexes where energy is crisscrossing and coming to the surface of the earth and bringing with it the ability to make this space sacred. Now, no matter where you are, of course, you can make a sacred space. You can just create the intention and go ahead and through prayer and through meditation, create a sacred space in your house, let's say, a room, a corner, whatever it might be. But there are certain places that are unbelievably powerful, that have energies that are just mind-blowing. Now, I've been to several monasteries around the world, and I can tell you that they really do have a special place in my heart and soul. And one I'm going to share with you right now are a couple miracles that happened to me at a monastery, St. Leo's Abbey, just north of Tampa, Florida. It's one of the few, if not the last, standing monastery. It's a Benedictine monk monastery in the state of Florida. There's, I think, 22 monks that live there full time. And I had a chance to go and spend some time there, and it was one of the most amazing periods of my life. It really, truly was. And so much happened in just a short period of time. I'm going to tell you a couple of the miracles. Number one was my physical health. When I went to the monastery, I was in deep pain. A knee injury that happened during a run, and I was scheduled for surgery. There was multiple things wrong with my knee. It was swollen up like a grapefruit. I was limping all over the monastery, up the stairs to the cathedral, down the stairs, trying to walk with a friend of mine that I was there with, and just trying to limp, I should say, not even walk, and stay active, because sitting was even really painful. The first day, made it through, had to walk down these stairs to the cafeteria and walk back up, and I just literally didn't know how I was going to make it for more than a day. And on the second morning, at 7 in the morning, I just got this hit, and I know it was directly from God, baby, to say a prayer, just to say a prayer directly to God, which I did. I took both my hands, put them on my knees, and I just prayed to God. I said, God, please, if you could remove even 10 or 15% of this discomfort, I would be forever grateful. Within a short period of time, I started to feel some kind of a shift. Within 8 hours, I was walking with barely a limp. Within 12 hours, there was no limp at all. Within 24 hours, I was canceling surgery. Now, that was a number of years ago, and to this day, I've never had surgery on this knee, and I know it was because the miracle at the monastery, St. Leo's Abbey, it was such a powerful experience for me. And I'm sharing this for you, to you, and with you, so that you can think, if you're having an emotional discomfort that you're going through, a challenge, a physical challenge, a financial challenge, a relationship challenge, whatever it might be, is that it might be time to go to a sacred space. It might be time to go to a monastery. It might be time to go to a temple. It might be time to go to a church and connect directly to God through the power of prayer, through the power of intention, through your choice, going directly to the source. And I do know that it can really help being in one of these energy vortexes, one of these sacred spaces. And to me, St. Leo's Abbey was a life changer in many ways. But the physical one was just one that was unbelievable. The other miracle that happened is that I've been teaching courses for, I don't know, maybe 10 years on divine union, which is this incredible connection with another person. Well, initially we think the divine union is with someone else. And divine union, the definition from my perspective, my belief system, is the ultimate connection with the divine, with God. Think about that. Now, it can happen with another, but it's always going to be this, is that when you experience divine union with another in an intimate relationship, with a deep friendship, with a family member, you can even experience divine union with a homeless person. It will always be because there's a reflection of God coming back to you, which takes you to this unbelievable space, this unbelievable love. Divine union is absolute, unconditional love in action. That's what it is. And for me, it's always happened with the eyes. It's always been right through eye contact with myself and someone else. Now, I've shared stories before, and in the future I'll do a YouTube story just on my divine union connection with a homeless man named Joe as he laid on the ground after being hit by a car. I'll do another YouTube on that, but I just want to give you this example. The divine union can happen with anyone, anywhere, if you're open to it. At the monastery, when I was there, I went with a woman who was a partner of mine at the time. And they separate you. You know, if you're not married, you stay in separate rooms. And so we were able to spend time together in the services, in the prayer services 7 times a day, and walking, or I should say limping for the most part, around the campus at St. Leo's Abbey. And then we had this one most outrageous experience that I really term a miracle. I know it was, where we were talking and standing on the back of the porch, and I had set the intention going away with her to create the most incredible connection with God. And we stood up and we were going to go to our separate rooms, and we turned towards each other, and we went to kiss for a second, and we pulled back, and all of a sudden this most amazing experience happened, and I saw God. I experienced divine God, divine union with her as she experienced it with me, and we were frozen, ladies and gentlemen. We were frozen in this most intense, incredible love gaze, this unconditional love that occurred in the monastery on the back porch of this little house, and we couldn't let it go. It went on and on and on. It was far deeper than a romantic connection, than a sensual connection, than an intimate connection. It was so incredibly deep. It was so powerful. We were both, all the walls were dropped, and we experienced the divinity in each other. We experienced God flowing through us. It was something incredible. It was something I'll always remember. And it was one of 2 miracles that happened that day, or that weekend, at St. Leo's Abbey Monastery. It was really incredible. It's changed me forever. It has changed me forever. Since that experience, I've brought in more passion, more fervor, more love of life to explain divine union, to teach divine union, to help people to see that they can experience this. It isn't just like a soulmate connection, one person only type of a thing. If you're in flow and you're in intention and you're in love, baby, it can happen over and over and over again. If I can help you to experience divine union, to experience this love, contact me through talkdavid.com. Email me, call me, whatever it might be. I want to share this experience even more than I'm doing right now on YouTube. But I do know that the miracles at the monastery, one of the reasons those 2 things happened, it was because we were in that space. I also know, because I brought this out from that monastery experience, I've helped other people experience divine union in all kinds of locations and spaces, and I'd love to do the same for you. Contact me, talkdavid.com. I would love to help you. Have the most amazing, divine, beautiful day. Bye-bye now.